In a quiet arm of the galaxy, far from ancient empires and glowing trade lanes, there was a small blue world that many had once ignored, and that world was called Earth. For generations, the great star nations believed that Earth was weak, slow, and weak. Unimportant, its people were divided by borders and old struggles, and its ships were few. Yet what the galaxy never understood was that humans learned faster from danger than any other known race. The real abominations of the galaxy were not monsters or beasts. They were the powerful empires that ruled by fear and forced entire systems into endless labor and silence. They crushed smaller worlds and erased cultures without regret, and when they finally noticed Earth, they expected nothing more. Then a quick conquest. The first fleet came without warning, dark metal ships filling the sky above. Human cities, they demanded surrender and tribute, yet humanity did not bow. Instead, leaders from every land spoke with one voice and chose defiance over survival. Earth had no vast armadas, but it had minds that could adapt and hands that could build within weeks. New weapons were forged, old technology was improved, and civilian factories became engines of war. A young commander named Aaron stood at the center of this effort. He was not born into power yet. His ideas changed everything. He believed that humans must never fight like the empires did. They must fight smarter. The alien invaders attacked with overwhelming force, cities burned, and millions were lost. Yet every strike taught humanity more about enemy shields, weapons, and tactics. Each battle became a lesson hidden. Labs beneath mountains and oceans studied wreckage from fallen alien ships. Engineers worked day and night pulling apart foreign devices and rebuilding them in human form. Soon Earth ships began to appear in orbit, sleek, fast, and unpredictable. They were not stronger than the enemy fleet yet. They were harder to hit and faster to adapt. The invaders grew angry. They were used to easy victories, not stubborn resistance. Their leaders ordered harsher attacks, but every assault cost them more ships across the galaxy. Other enslaved worlds watched in secret. They saw Earth refuse to fall, and hope began to spread. Orient launched a daring plan. Instead of defending Earth forever, humanity would strike back. They would hit the invader supply lines and colonies, freeing worlds. One by one, human fleets jumped into enemy space using stolen jump drives. They appeared where no one expected and vanished before reinforcements could arrive. In the world of Terra, human marines fought side by side with local fighters, driving out alien overseers on Luma. Factories were destroyed, ending the flow of weapons to the enemy. Victory made Earth stronger as new allies joined the cause, bringing resources and knowledge. Empires that once ruled in fear began to panic. They realized that humans were not just fighting for their own world, they were fighting for everyone. Real abominations were being exposed to the galaxy as cruel and hollow powers that only knew how to take her in. Addressed the growing alliance with calm resolve. He told them that humanity did not seek to rule, but to protect freedom and choice. Final battle came near a massive fortress world that served as the heart of the invader empire. It was believed to be untouchable. Protected by layers of defenses, human ships and their allies gathered in numbers that surprised even themselves. Small fighters, large carriers, and countless support craft, all moving as one. The battle was fierce. Beams of energy filled the void, and explosions lit the darkness. Yet the humans used every trick else. They had learned to decoy ships, false signals, and sudden jumps. Behind enemy Linasaran led the main force directly toward the fortress, drawing fire, while allied fleets slipped through weak points inside. The fortress resistance fighters rose up, attacking from within, as human teams disabled key systems. The empire that had once seemed eternal began to crumble. Its leaders tried to flee, but were captured by those they had oppressed. When the fighting ended, the galaxy was forever changed. Worlds that had lived in fear now saw a new future. Earth had not just survived. It had become a symbol of defiance, and Unitaran returned home to a planet that still bore scars yet was filled with hope. Humans continued to rebuild stronger than before. The galaxy would remember that the small blue world had struck back not with hatred but with the will to be free, and that the true abominations were not strange creatures among the stars, but those who tried to control them.